Roblox Rainbow Friends does have many players, and they all come in different shapes and sizes. But could you name, quite literally, the worst players in Rainbow Friends? Well, today we'll be going over the worst players in the game, so smash like and subscribe, or else you'll end up being one of them. And don't forget to comment which type of players that you hate down below. Let's get right into it. Number 1, the box hiders. This list wouldn't even start without mentioning these types of players. I'm sure all of you have seen people hiding inside of the cardboard boxes frequently throughout the rounds of the game, and even more so farther as you are progressed. Some of these players may be too scared of the Rainbow Friends, so they just hide most of the game, or they may not even know how to play, so they hide to let other people do the job. But hey, there is something that you can do about these players. Tell them that they can hide when green comes around, and watch them get booted out of the game. A pretty harsh move, but it's funny to see them fall for that. Number 2, the Hoarder. I bet most of you guys know someone in real life that has hoarded a bunch of random stuff, but in Rainbow Friends, that is no different. There are players who love to collect the items needed to progress to the next round, but instead of capping them in the theater, they love to hold onto the items and slow everyone down. This is mainly notorious in the block level, as there are 24 blocks to collect, and 9 times out of 10, there is going to be that troll that loves to annoy everyone. Luckily, the game has found a fix to this and respawns items being held for too long, also locking them from being able to pick them up in the process. But without any options to be able to vote kick that individual out of the team, you just better hope that they get caught by a monster or get bored trying. Number 3, balloon poppers. These types of players generally are not known until the last round of Rainbow Friends, but during the farewell party that Red hosts, sometimes you can get that one individual that thinks it's funny to go around and pop every single balloon, alerting Blue and causing a great deal for everyone else. Now, if there was an achievement for this feature, that would make more sense, but sadly, there is not. Especially with a giant sign saying specifically not to pop balloons. I guess some players just have the itch to break a rule to get some laughs out of it. Number 4, hackers. Wait, so you're telling me that hackers actually exist in Rainbow Friends as well? Yeah, most Roblox games have them. Now, having a hacker in your server could go one of two ways. They could be helpful and instantly finish the game for you, collecting tons of coins and wins, but the gameplay would be non-existent and boring, or the hacker could hog onto all the items in the game and you would not be able to ever progress, leading to a bricked server. In either case, you wouldn't want to be in a server with a hacker, as it wouldn't be very fun and you don't get the full Rainbow Friends experience. Number 5, the quitters. Quite honestly, one of the most annoying types of players in Rainbow Friends have got to be those who quit the server, especially really early in the game. Now, I'm not targeting laggers who have to leave before the game even starts, but more so the people who literally load into the game and then suddenly disappear into oblivion, not contributing at all to the server's success. It's like, why even join and play the game if you're just going to leave and make it harder for everyone else? Number 6, the bait. This one is self-explanatory, but people who have no idea how to play Rainbow Friends often are victims of this, and they end up being the bait for the monsters. These are players who often get caught really quick, sometimes within the first 30 seconds of the game even starting, because they don't know how the monsters behave, or they don't even know how to hide properly. Well, you do have to fail in order to learn, so hopefully they get better the more they get caught. But which type of player do you find the most annoying? Let us know in the comments. Smash like and subscribe, and goodbye!